Hey folks, Quillithine here, and welcome to Winter in the Dagger Desert as we play Rim Dwarf World Fortress the Second. We've got our 7 dwarves over here who are valiantly getting ready for the winter. A bunch of crops did go and die as things hit. It was around the 11th of September, I think, when things really got cold. Well, it's actually above 0 right now, which is nice. We don't have a ton of heating set up yet. We've got some. And this heating seems to be venting properly to all the bedrooms, which is nice. Over here as well, everything is nice and comfy. This one might be a little bit cold. So we're actually gonna okay, hold on. Cancel. Let me cancel the smoothing. There we go. Cancel the smoothing. Mine this out over here. We'll set up another heater in this bedroom, and we'll have it vent into over here. Actually, maybe the other way around, since this is a bigger room. We'll end up putting a heater here, venting into the bedroom. That will, however, require us to build our wall over here and some doors, I would say, to keep the heat in one of our production rooms. So let's go ahead and get all that queued up. Lots of smoothing. I also went and queued up the job over here to start setting up the area where our turrets will be once we get the turret tech. So that is being configured. It occurred to me there's a possibility someone will decide to just smash through some of these doors, and then that's going to be a little bit awkward for the turrets. We're going to figure out something there later of some kind. There will be one turret here that can at least point down, and just like that, we're going to be sieged. They're going to hit us with mortars from a distance. Now, it's a good thing we've got some mountainness over here to hide in. That is like the one biggest advantage to a mountain. But again, it is very dwarfy here to go and hide in our mountain home to hold out the siege. Now, we have no melee weapons. Or sorry, we have no range weapons to assist with us breaking the siege. I mean, unless we just want to, like, rush them. And we might rush them at night. Just get in there and see if we can, like, melee them to death. But most likely we'll take a lot of hurt along the way. And we don't have a hospital going on right now. So I guess one of the things we can do is build some beds in what will be our hospital over here. A trio of beds to be looked at. Alright, so they're going to start mortaring us. We, I guess, will have to put in some sort of restriction. Now, probably we will force them to stay actually indoors so you don't get hit. Although we might have to change that around to do some fire busting at some point. Looks like we've got to tweak our indoor/clean area here. I'm just going to try to expand to cover more of these little bits and bobs. This seems to be okay. Maybe what I'll do is I'll actually count this as part of indoors so that people can reach the storage depot. I mean, they'll have to go outside from time to time, but it's not too bad. We might actually end up building a door here later on if we keep the storage depot, which wouldn't be a terrible idea. So a little indoor construction. Major brick risk. Who's this on? Hungry, ugly environment, insulted, awful bedrooms, slept in the cold. Well, that won't be the case anymore. They don't like the bedrooms because the floor hasn't been smooth yet. This is probably going to be a great opportunity for us to do a lot of smoothing since we're not going out. So yeah, any of the turret shots that are hitting over here won't do anything. Not all of our base is actually overhead mountain. Some places might be like the thin roof, which can be mortared. And they are going to shoot at like completely random things out over here. They might wreck our power at some point. Actually, our power's not huge. This fire, I would be surprised if it spread since this is desert tile over here. Yeah, just a little bit of grass. Little scruffs did get caught, but that's about it. We did get hit over there. I think it's pretty clear we're going to need some more power. In the winter here, the power is being drained fairly aggressively by our heaters. I'm going to leave a gap of 1 just to say. So the question is, are we going to be able to build this without getting killed? I guess people can walk over. Still, I'm going to do this anyway. They can walk over some of this stuff, but I don't know. I'll feel better with the gap for some reason. So yeah, I'm not worried about that fire. You set my rocks on fire. Okay. But yeah, the batteries are being drained. We are going to have to go out there. Okay, I'm going to change the restriction temporarily to home for everyone. Certainly a little scary. You got some idle colonists? Well, probably just can't reach some mines or something like that. Are you wandering outside? You're digging there. That counts as part of home, is it? This is very dangerous. And I'm not super worried about the fire, because I don't think it's actually going to spread outside. Hitting our stockpile there is very annoying, though. Alright, fire stopping and construction. If we could get hit and, like, have a bunch of people die simultaneously, but we need the power set up. We're actually out of juice already. Come on, construction. Oh, there we go. Word got hit. This is going to be medical room. How badly hit were you there, Word? You lose any body parts? No, just a bunch of burns. Could you prioritize building the solar generator? Followed by the wind turbine, which probably still needs goods delivered. I suppose I could have lifted yeah, let me do that. I'm gonna have just McMiner be restricted to home. Everyone else is gonna be forced inside. Minimize how many people can get whacked. Oh, you built a snowman! I mean, I don't know if the siege is the ideal time for that, but it's kind of cute. Okay, these guys are all asleep. Do we make the run for it? I mean, we're outmanned and they have a lot of guns. We might be able to spread the melee attacks around. If we finish these, I mean, people with guns can't really melee, but bad guys can often carry more than one weapon. Now, I guess the question is, how close are we to turrets? Oh, very close! Okay. Now, McMiner is actually our researcher. So, well, I guess constructing the beds is going to be okay. Sure, it's fine. Because you've got the highest skill, so you're going to make very nice beds. We'll let you finish that. I'm okay with it. Ish. We can also always jump on them, like, next night. We also might be starting to create some weapons over here, which is also really good. But yeah, we can get the defenses, and then we're going to be quite happy with just waiting out a siege. Whoa, what are you doing? No, seriously, I'm very confused. Oh, that was like a wander? First of all... Oh, there must be an area over here that is... No, I don't know. Why do you think you can wander over there? I restricted you to oh, well, that's indoors. That's fine. Okay, yeah, go back to researching. Finish our guns. That's indoors, so we can keep patting out the fire here before it burns more of our resources. Maybe during the siege I'd want to move people in, but okay. Done and done. I don't think we've got anything else in the research queue, so pause a second. I'm going to go and set something up just going forward. Prosthetic Soylent. Hydroponics might be insanely important. Although hydroponics needs a lot of power, part of what I'm wondering is prototype apparel. Nerve enhancer. Tinkercraft chef hat. Part of what I'm wondering is if we actually go for geothermal first. I think that might be the case. And then I'm actually going to queue up the auto doors after. It doesn't take long to research, and I put them off a long time last time, which I don't want to do again. Get the geothermal so that we'll have enough power to justify running our hydroponics. Oh my god, the cat was just wonked. I mean, the cat was probably going to die soon from food carcinoma or something, but damn. Okay. Move everyone to home so we can deal with more fire. Recruit and unrecruit everyone here. And security. Although, we're just going to get bapped over and over here. I was going to build the guns so that, like, if they break siege and come after us, we can survive, but the guns are just going to get exploded over and over. God damn it. Maybe we will just have to attack them at night. And hope. Not super keen on this idea, but yeah. Yeah, I forgot to put a little animal area for our critter. Aw, I'm so sorry, everyone. What you working on right now? Armor vest. So we are arming up. You can see a lot of people are wearing helmets now, which is great. Is that an extra helmet? Yeah. And then armored vest. That's going to make a big difference, even if we don't have guns. And we might be able to do fine just meleeing people. Melee is very powerful. If we had personal shields, that would be really good. I'm thinking about just like getting rid of the storage area. Or you know what? I'll make it like a lower priority. That'll still encourage a lot of people to run out here and pick up stuff, which is a little bit risky, but will help us preserve our things. And it's only going to be the people who are idle and not doing, yeah, I really think we're going to build a door there. I may as well mine this out. They're getting their supplies. Yeah, they siege for a long time. A long, long time. Time Havoc, could you go and just mine this part out? Thanks. Awesome, cheers. Oh, it still has the old smooth command, which is kind of funny. Exotic goods trader? Is that in space? Trade ship is passing nearby. Now, we don't have anyone who's particularly good at socializing. Just out of curiosity, who's the best? Wark. Wark is, in theory, the best, so we're going to call them. Right. Poor health. Well, we could buy components. Yeah, we don't have the functioning beacons near all of our stockpile, which is why I was complaining there. Let's sell this uranium. We don't need that right now. I'm also going to sell the gold right now, just to raise a few extra bucks early on. I don't know if we're buying anything. These robots are great, but... Even the doctor robot, but we don't have quite enough money for it. Unless we sell more things, but I don't want to do that. Neutromine and things, I think we're going to hold off on that kind of production. We don't need it now. We're far away from being able to use it. Okay, so we'll just sell a few metals just to raise a few bucks, and that'll be good enough. And what time is it? Okay, it's the afternoon. Yeah, I think we're going to run up there and melee them when they're sleeping. We'll have a fair amount of body armor. Now, I don't know about them. They got jackets. Yeah, they're not really wearing body armor, but I'm really worried about the flood of gunfire coming our way. Okay, they're starting to fall asleep. Not entirely in sync. Come on. Need you all asleep at the same time. Like last night. Okay, they must be just about to do it. I'm going to recruit people and move them up. There's a couple left. Stay inside for a second. There we go. Okay. Now the question is, where exactly are we going to hit them? You got to take out as many people in the initial attack as possible when we wake them up. We have to be a little careful here because they will attack if they're adjacent. There we go. Bring down the speed. No, bring down the speed to 1. Thank you. We might want to double up on some of the attacks. I think that'll be the case. I think what we'll do is you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And I didn't want to start on Warp right away because he was going to pop people too early. Okay, good. Now, you're going to run up and take him. Good. Run up over here. And they're partially shooting their own people, which is good. Oh, there's someone down here. Go and engage him so that he doesn't, so he can't keep shooting our people willy-nilly. Excellent. Go here. Excellent. They're fleeing. H. Oh, because they have different weapons? I can't box select them anymore? I don't know. Oop. You won't catch them. Any chance we were to recruit some of these people? No missing body parts. Abrasive isn't great. We could... The hospital could just be a prisoner room. I mean, our social skills are really low. I think tribals are easier to recruit. So, you know what? Just go ahead and strip this guy. And then melee him to death. Anyone alive over here? Nope. So we're going to unrecruit you. Oh, yeah, there is. Just grab one person. Maybe. Strip. And then melee attack him to death. Oh, shit. That was my own person. Whoops. That's why I didn't say to death. That's why I just said melee. I was like, oh, that's weird. So I hit who is it? McMiner? Tack Miner. I am a bad person. Alright, unforbid everything. These guys who are left, we'll strip them down because we are looking for some raw material right now, which will be good. Oh, you need to be unrecruited as well. Okie dokie. So doctor-wise, we got a couple people set up here. I'm going to go for the actual doctors. I'm going to set their patienting level to 2 as well here. Now, some of them might actually be going to bed. I don't know why you're going here. Come over here. Tend. I'm sorry, you can't sleep right now. It's Verkung and Remer. So you're going to tend over here. Oh yeah, and I could put a little storage in here. You're going to feed kebabs. Instead of doing that, just tend. But yeah, I need to put a high priority stockpile zone. Clear all critical priority for medicine. Glitter World or regular. Not herbals because they go bad. And this way it ensures the closest priority of some of the better stuff. You're going to drink vodka. Could you maybe go and tend to someone before that? I don't know if anyone else is in bed. Looks like no. Poor McMiner over here. Getting beat up by his own people. Oh, he's okay. He's getting hyperthermia. Right. It's very cold indoors. Well, you're going to be able to get into some rooms soon. For some reason, you're naked. I don't know why you're naked. Oh, no. Renair, I'm going to have to wake you up. Rescue. Rescue. And prioritize tending. Unhappy nudity, yeah. It's so funny that we stripped them down. Accidentally, yeah. Now, Verkung and Renair themselves are going to need some treatment as well. I'm going to consume a meal. Well, I'm going to get you to come over here and tend to Verkung, the other doctor. And then what I'm going to do is force Renair to go to bed. Oh, I can't force him to go to bed. When you do go to bed, I'll wake up Verkung and get him to treat you there. He might not need treatment. He might just be full of bruises. No, he's actually currently bleeding. You rest until healed. And prioritize tending. Excellent. Okay. A little bit of that. Lots of blood all over to be cleaned up. And you've actually been bandaged up. Blood loss severe. I mean, you shouldn't be up either, but do the doctoring first. I mean, we could do some self-tend, but that can't possibly be as good as the regular stuff. Okay, now that doctoring is over, they will get some bed rest, a little bit of cleaning. As far as I know, everyone has been treated and bandaged up, and hopefully relatively well. I gotta say, that breaking of the siege worked a lot better than I was afraid of. You know, if I hadn't beat up my own person, that would have worked exceptionally well. We actually might want to do a high priority haul on this stuff. We got some guns and things. You know what? I will do that. We got medicine and guns and things. Oh, we probably still have a restriction on restrict. Not that it really made a difference yet because people were really having to do in-home stuff. But yeah, let's get this stuff in here. In particular, the guns. We'll figure out who's got the gun shooting skill. We've got some grenades here too. Or are those just shoulder pads? Maybe they're just shoulder pads. High quality ones as well, which will be nice because our people will equip that. It's nice that we had all the body armor done. I think that made a huge difference to our defensive potential. Huge difference. Cirrhosis is starting. Yeah, we're gonna have to get those artificial livers going again. Oh, our poor people with cirrhosis, created by their alcohol dependency. Cancel strip. We don't need a high priority haul on bodies. We just need them to be stripped down so we get the material. Yeah, still waiting for more of the more power over here to do this. Verkung has been fully healed. That's great. Always nice to see your doctor fully healed. You're drinking while you have some blood loss. That that can't possibly end well. You're gonna get buzzed right away. Maybe you only need half a beer right now while you've got some blood loss going on. I did move the horseshoe pin out of the way of these things. We are gonna be setting up the guns. In fact, now that we're no longer being besieged, this will be the time. Although I don't think I'll queue up the construction job right now because yeah, getting this this wind turbine fixed up is probably more important because our power situation is still pretty low. Oh, good. Okay, just plants dying from the cold. Yeah, that's fine. We knew that was coming. No worries. We'll get a lot of messages about it, but that's fine. It's not like we're replanting them or anything like that. So yeah, haul some of this stuff out of the way, which I think is okay. A few graves. They're all full now. We'll probably have to do some more mass graves. Yeah. Be nice if there was actually, like, a mass grave button. As dark as that is, it would be kind of convenient. Until we get cremation. And I think we might make creation a fairly high priority. There we go. We'll get those down there, so at least there's room for putting the bodies somewhere. I do have, like, body burying as a super high priority, so it should get done fairly quickly. We didn't lose anyone. As far as I know, none of our people lost any body parts either. Hell, the biggest thing, milady, that we're doing to our people is giving them liver cirrhosis. Or they're giving themselves liver cirrhosis, really. I mean, come on. And yeah, getting the secondary wall here and setting up some traps will be particularly nice. I guess this will be the next thing to build is over here. Fire. Oh, we got a zit, which drains our batteries. Oh. Which will hurt right now with the temperature issues that we're having, but I guess we'll deal with that. Yeah, it's probably worth going and getting this wall done. And pairing it up with a bunch of marble doors here. So our people can go through. It'll be slow, but they're not going to have to go through here that often. And there's too many doors to really be worth auto-dooring. I mean, I suppose I could, like, auto-door a random pair in the middle or something, but no. Once the wall is up, we'll build some traps. It's getting rebuilt. There's going to have to be a lot of repair over here as well. A battery breakdown. Ugh. I mean, it didn't have any power. I don't know if that makes a difference with the battery. I don't think it drains the battery in a breakdown. I think it just makes it so that they don't do anything anymore. So yeah, we certainly have a lot of work for people to do. They're still hauling this stuff. They still don't have any parkas or anything, so that might be a bit chilly. Never did finish the tailoring bench here. Just too many construction jobs queued up. Including the power, which really has to be the highest priority. Can you... Yeah. Can you work on this, please? I actually don't know. I think these power cables, this one here, needs to be set up for... I don't think it needs to exist over here because I think it'll route through there, but I think this thing currently isn't connected. What we're really going to want is almost like a redundant power connection through the solar panels for when something like a wind turbine goes out. That way the solar panels still contribute. Bam. And yeah, just prioritize that. Not that we need it right this second. And we'll probably want to do something else with connecting over there, but yeah, you don't have to rush. These are connected to the grid now. Same thing here. Excellent. Don't have a ton of power, but we'll have enough so that our people hopefully don't freeze to death. We're just going to put a vent over there so that Lackridge has a individual bedroom once again. Yeah, see power fluctuations. Probably want to get some extra solar panels over here. I mean, not that there's any sun right now, but I don't know if these things being damaged also impacts how good of a production they are. We don't have Tack Miner on repair duty. We just have him build because he's got extraordinary skill for it. After that, his job's to go back to research. And he is idle right now, so I'm willing to bet he might not be able to work here. Because we do have research queued up. I know we do. So I bet you he can't work it while it's damaged. So tell you what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'll make it a particularly high priority for you. But maybe like a level 4. And same thing with the broken down stuff. If you, for some reason, don't have anything to do, you can do that. I mean, we have other people on construction, so this thing would get done at some point anyway. But there's busy work, in particular in the case where the research lab is broken. Now, I could have him prioritize go and repair this so that he can go back to researching duty. But I'm kind of okay with this. We have a lot of, like, backlogged construction and repair jobs. So getting an extra hand for now is certainly not going to hurt too badly. Okay, juice is flowing once again over here. Thank goodness for that. And it looks like you do get the full power output despite the fact that you're slightly damaged. Mining out this bit over here. I mean, we have still plenty of steel, but I'm not opposed to just taking care of that right now. We can get it inside the base and not worry about it. Okay, guns. Guns. These are pretty bad. Some of them may have been built in-house. Well, no, the fact that it's low hit points tells me that it's not an in-house one. I don't know if we're going to want to pack the incendiary launcher, and again, pretty low. Yeah, these are bad guns. I mean, it might still be worth equipping, in particular if you want to do some hunting. But we're kind of hoping that we can get some higher quality bolt-action rifles for some range, and then maybe later, if we get to the point where we like equip everyone with charge rifles, wouldn't that be awesome? Sort of the crossbow equivalent for Rimworld here. Okay, well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to put another cut in here. We survived that siege, despite the fact that we almost killed one of our own people. That worked really well. I mean, I really got to give kudos to melee being damn good. If we can get some personal shield belts, that would be actually kind of ridiculously good. Alcohol counts are okay. I mean, not huge, but they're okay. Food, we got 80 completed food over here. We still have plenty of raw food. Yeah, I'm feeling generally okay. It looks like I'm missing a place in my stockpile here. Stockpile zone, just go and grab. No, wait, what's going on here? Oh, is it just a shadow? I think it's just a shadow. Okay, yeah, fair enough. All right, folks, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.